Double check, make sure you're in Magia Auto Attack.
How do you set that?
/ Magia Auto space attack.
Well, thank you.
Topping logos.
Everybody get ready. LB2. LB1. Pull. First up, we have a raid wide, followed by bracelets. Raid wide. Bracelets. Bracelets are dark. Get away from all of the puddles. Look at how big the puddles get. This will be your guide for the next couple of sets. Back into the center to dodge the conal. There's the cone. Next up, we have bracelets and the half room. Hang out near the center and be ready to jump to one side. Bracelets. Bracelets are light. Stand in dark. Stand in dark. Next up, we have a tank buster. After this, we'll have bracelets and more puddles. Bracelets. Bracelets are dark. Hug the light puddles. Get away from dark puddles. Do not stand in any puddles. Back into the center. Next up's a raid wide. Raid wide. After this is tethers. Be ready to check your tethers and then dodge the conal. Check your tethers, wait for the conal, run to a puddle of the opposite color. Conal. And run clockwise to your puddles of the opposite color. Next up, we have a double raid wide. Raid wide number 1. And raid wide number 2. Alright, everybody, get into the center for the proximity. Pop your Recon potions, help your healers, these are going to hurt. Stand in light. Stand in light. Stand in dark. Stand in dark. And stand in dark again. Out of the center to dodge the proximity. Back into the center to dodge the conal. Conal. After this, we have a tank buster, followed by a raid wide. Get away from the main tank. The tank buster does cleave. Raid wide, followed by ads. Ads are up. Off tanks. Pick up your ads. Burn ad 1. Death ad 2. No more DPS on AV. Tethers. Check your tethers. Wait for the conal. Both ads are dead. Run clockwise to your puddles the opposite color. Do not blow your orbs up in the middle. Tank Buster. Next up, we have another raid wide. Raid wide. After this, we'll have bracelets and big puddles. Bracelets. Bracelets are light. Hug the dark puddles. Get away from the light puddles. Do not stand in any puddles. Get away from the proximity. We'll have 2 half rooms in a row. Stand in dark. Then stand in light. Stand in light. Conal. After this, we have another raid wide, followed by another set of ads. Raid wide. Ads are next. Andy's dead. LB3 if you have it for healers. Congratulations, everybody has cleared AV for the first time. Don't forget to grab your AV chest.
This is a lot. Let's see.
Get some shit out of that.
Yeah, Ubi volunteered not to get picked up since they don't need the frags, so.
Yeah, the support players came as sacrifices, that'd be nice.
We'll do our best to sack raise those that we can. Everybody else, let's head on up and kill these 2 ads. We can potentially sack cheese on the ads. Let's kill the first ad. Remember, no dots on these ads. On the properties of darkness must be stunned or slept. If my Discord is still staticky, I'll pop out and back in.
Okay.
How's that? Any better?
Go
If you're
ahead and
tanking
pick
one
up
of these ads, make sure you
the-
have a healer with you.
Take out the first ad. Don't pull the second ad yet. These can be deathed. Be ready to stun or sleep on the properties of darkness.
You're staticking even more now.
Stun? Good. Alright, I'll look into it later.
I don't notice any static.
Good death. Might be something on Discord's end then.
Oh wait, never mind. I hear something.
Mhm.
Alright. Start burning the ads.
Chance, do you have a wireless or wireless mic?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But I do have like a 12-foot long cable on it.
Okay.
Stun or sleep. It's probably just picking up interference from something else in my room that I haven't found yet.
I just had a friend, he had a wireless headset. Whenever he plugged it in, it would just create static.
Hey stream, am I staticky on stream? See if we can isolate this to Discord. Stream says I sound fine, so it's something on the Discord side of things.
Okay.
Strange. Alright, do not jump down. Do not jump down. Party leads. Let's start getting Osmo waymarks set up. If you died and we can't sack you, please stay in your parties so we can keep the LBs. AV party, how are we doing on sacks?
We successfully got 1 person up.
We need an admin to do it, and Ada is online actually.
Can you get Cicero?
Oh yeah.
Stand toward the back if you need shell. I still have it on.
I pinged Ada to switch the server back if she can. Alright, while we're waiting, I'm going to start explaining Ozma. So, if you've fought Ozma in Weeping City of Mach, Proto-Ozma is not all that different. He's just a bit harder, has some new stuff, and hits quite a bit harder. So, Proto-Ozma has 4 phases: Sphere, Star, Cube, and Pyramid. If you've fought normal Ozma, you know 3 of these. So, I'll go through them in order. Sphere phase first. In Sphere phase, Ozma does 2 things. He auto-attacks the main tanks really hard, and he casts Black Hole. Black Hole works a little bit differently here. If you look on the platform in front of us, there are 6 buttons around the platform. They are blue. Standing on a blue button makes you not get sucked out of the room by Black Hole. In addition, we must have at least 1 player standing on each button. So, I'm actually going to jump down here and show you what I'm talking about. If you do want to come up and watch, be careful not to jump down with me. These are the buttons. There's 1 on the platform and 1 on the ring. You're always going to stand on either your platform's button, where I am now, or on the button on the ring to the right, where I'm standing now. Casters and ranged DPS, you're going to run along the ring to the right. Melee DPS and tanks, on the button on the platform. When I call Black Hole, get on your buttons and stay there until I tell you to move. If you are not standing on a button, or if you are dead, you will get sucked out of the room. If there is not at least 1 person on all 6 buttons, you will all get sucked out of the room. So, in the event that we know we're not going to clear, we can take that out as an escape, go back to town where everybody will raise us. Other than that, all Ozma does during this phase is auto-attack us really hard. So, main tanks, be ready to take heavy autos. Healers, be ready to keep your main tanks alive. And that takes us into the first phase, Star Phase. At the start of Star Phase, Ozma does a big point-blank AoE around himself. You'll know Star Phase is starting because I'll tell you to get to the back of the platform. When that happens, you're going to hang out over here near where Andrew and I are, and wait for that AoE to resolve. After that AoE resolves, we'll all move back up to Ozma as a group. All of Ozma's auto attacks during Star Phase share damage. They're all mini stack markers. So, we want to make sure that everybody is stacked up nice and tight and moves back up together to share those autos. In addition, Ozma does 2 things during Star Phase. Knockbacks. The blue button on your platform where I'm standing will have a knockback originate from it. This has a great big telegraph, it's very obvious, but can be paired with some other mechanic. So I'll either tell you to get knocked to Ozma, in which case you'll stand her out here, or get knocked to the back, in which case you'll stand about here. Never stand on the button itself. If you do, you'll get knocked in a random direction and probably fall off. Falling off in here will kill you, so be careful not to do that. The other thing that happens during Star Phase is meteors. 2 players on each platform will get a great big purple AoE over their head. One of these needs to be placed where I'm currently standing, all the way on the back of the platform. You want to get as far back as you can without falling off. The second meteor needs to be placed on the blue button on the ring where I'm currently standing. So if you're on a platform, 1 meteor is going to go here, and 1 meteor is going to go back here on the back. Always back and to the right. Always back and to the right. Never take a meteor left. Don't put 2 meteors on the platform. And don't put a meteor on this button ever. If the main tank gets a meteor, the main tank always has priority on the back of the platform. Otherwise, whoever starts running along the ring first, finish running to the button. If there's somebody ahead of you, turn around and place your meteor on the back of the platform. These meteors will spawn adds. Tanks need to pick up these adds, and we need to burn them very quickly. These adds have a very fast enrage, and if they're not killed, they will cast Tornado and wipe out an entire platform, guaranteeing that we wipe. So, the moment those adds are up, burn them down, stop doing everything else until the adds are dead. Other than doing mechanics, keep listening for callouts. And that's Sphere Phase. Knockback, meteors, adds. Shared autos. That's about it. This takes us into Triangle Phase. Triangle Phase starts with a big line AoE on the platform, just like normal Ozma. So, when that happens, I'll tell you to get off the platform. Parties, hop off to the right, hang out about where I'm standing now. Main tanks, you're going to jump off to the left. Main tanks will be the last person off the platform and the first person back on. This ensures that none of your other party members take auto attacks from Ozma. Taking an auto will kill you. There are two other things that happen during Pyramid Phase. Meteors. You already know how to handle these. They're handled exactly the same. And acceleration bombs. Twice during the phase, Ozma will put an acceleration bomb on random people on each platform. These acceleration bombs show up as a debuff on your bar that ticks down from a random amount of time to 0. If you are moving, casting, auto-attacking, doing emotes, or anything else when your acceleration bomb hits 0, it will explode, do a whole bunch of damage to you and everyone around you. So, if you have an acceleration bomb, stop what you're doing, put your weapon away, don't target Ozma, don't do anything else, just wait for the acceleration bomb to hit 0. For the last 3 seconds, you'll have the characteristic dice over your head, same as you've seen in Susano or any other fight, and it'll tick down to 0. Wait at least 1 second after your Accel Bomb is gone before you move and do anything else. This is one thing that can very easily kill us, as it happens at the same time as other mechanics, so be patient, wait for your Accel Bombs, don't do anything else. There is one exception. If you get both a Meteor and an Acceleration Bomb, congratulations, you are extremely unlucky. That said, I had 5 sacks fail in a row earlier, so this is a very unlucky kind of run. If you get a Meteor and an Accel Bomb, resolve the Meteor first, then resolve the Acceleration Bomb. The last part of Triangle Phase is Bleed. One person on each platform who will nominate will stand on the back of the platform for the entire phase and get a stacking Bleed debuff put on them. It just gets Esuna'd off of them immediately. Did I say back and to the right? Or did I say back left? To the multiple people reminding me, meteors are always back and to the right. Always, always, always back and to the right. Okay, good. Yes, Weeping City did this backwards from us for some reason. Meteors are always back and to the right. I will call it out when meteors happen too. So, one person on each platform will stand on the back, bait the bleed, get it Esuna'd off. That's all you have to do. Just stand on the back and get those bleed stacks. And that's Pyramid Phase. One more. Cube Phase. Cube Phase starts with a donut AoE, so I'll tell you to get close to Ozma. When that happens, I'm not going to demonstrate this because I will pull if I do, but you'll get on the Ozma side of the platform and hang out there while the donut goes off. After that, off tanks. 6 orbs are going to spawn around the platform. Off tanks are going to go into full defense, run along the platform to the right, and pop those orbs. Those orbs hurt. Full defensive Magia. Every cooldown you have, tank stance, the whole 9 yards. Those orbs hurt, use every bit of mitigation you can. Hollowed Ground does not work. Living Dead does work if your healers know it's coming. Home Gang, for obvious reasons, is not relevant. If you go down below like 2/3 of your health when you pop the first orb, wait for your healers to top you up before you take the second. The other thing that happens during Cube Phase is Holy. It's a small knockback. Off tanks, when you're running along the ring to pop your orbs, make sure you're hugging the Ozma side of the ring so that you don't get knocked off by Holy. Everybody else, just hang out on your platform. It'll be a small knockback. It's not going to affect you. It will also happen at the same time as Ozma Shades, which might change how you handle those mechanics. What's an Ozma Shade, you might ask? Periodically, throughout the fight, Ozma will spawn a copy of himself on the other end of each platform, which will do one of his major shapes. When these shades spawn, I'll let you know what to do in response to them. Don't worry about them too much, just listen for the callouts and respond appropriately. You will always either get off the platform, get close to Ozma, or get to the back. Again, listen for the callout, don't worry about shape identification, focus on the other mechanics. And that's the entire fight. It's not too bad, but meteors and acceleration bombs can very easily screw us up if we're not careful. Remember, meteors are always back and to the right. One is about where I'm jumping right now. The other one is on the blue button on the ring to your right. Don't do anything if you have an Accel Bomb unless you get a meteor, and burn those ads. Does anybody have any questions? While we're doing questions, in/yell, can I get a main tank and an off tank for each platform, as well as a bleed baiter?
For the acceleration bombs, do pets matter?
I don't know.
Using a pet action counts as an action. Don't do it.
So keep it on obey.
Okay. If your pet is on sick, that's fine. If you say have Garuda on obey, and you have an Excel bomb and you hit contagion, that counts as an action.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Moving your camera with your right mouse button or your analog sticks on your PS4 also counts as movement, so don't rotate.
When the off tanks are popping those orbs, are we also running to the right, same direction as the meteors?
Correct. Everybody else, while the orbs are getting popped, hug Ozma and just do DPS.
Yeah, make sure you're on that front ledge because the orbs will make a big circle. So if you're standing too far back, you'll get clear.
Support, you're going to start on platform A, and I'll tell you to move it throughout the fight if you need to. I'm still looking for in/yell a main tank for Bravo and tanks on Charlie, as well as bleed baiters for each platform. Thank you, Talia.
Maybe I just missed it, but what does the bleed people do or don't do, or what is all that about?
So if you are baiting bleed, during triangle phase, you stand on the back of the platform, and Ozma will periodically put a stacking bleed debuff on you, which your healers will immediately Asuna off. That's literally it. If we don't have someone standing in the back baiting bleed, he'll put bleed on the entire platform. Oh yes, I recommend taking any knockback or any displacement abilities off of your bar. If you're not careful, you will accidentally jump off. Alright, I still need a main tank, an off tank, and a bleed baiter for platform C. Platform C is going to be ice and water. Gap closers are fine if you're on the platform. If you're on the ring, don't use a gap closer. If you get an Excel bomb and a meteor, always resolve the meteor first, then the Excel bomb.
When ranged DPS, if you're running back off of the ring, also be careful with your abilities because it might shift your camera and pull you off the ring. Make sure you're safe when you're casting.
Rem, you are in my party, so you're on platform C. So you're going to be, looks like main tank C, unless you want to fight Zaya for it.
Okay, sounds good.
In which case, I need a main tank for, or I need an off tank for Alpha. Main tank is going to be Larry. And I still need a bleed baiter for Charlie.
Oh, wait. I'm bleed baiter for Charlie. I forgot I'm not actually in one of those three on A.
Alright. I need a bleed baiter for Alpha and an off tank for Alpha. We cannot pull without setting these up. Cool, Tyrion, you are off tank for Alpha. And we have a bleed baiter. If nobody has any more questions, main tanks everyone should have shell. If you need shell, hang out near the back so you can get it. If you have shell and you don't have questions, go ahead and jump down. Summoners, dismiss your pets. Head to your platform. Be careful not to fall off. Do not target Ozma.
I was coming back here to give it, but thanks.
I looked at you, I'm like, you already have shell, not clicking on you anymore.
Also, if somebody with shell drops down, I need shell.
Oh, there's like 3 of us.
Yeah, the
Cool.
3 people with shell ran to the back and started giving it to each other.
Nice.
We were like, wait a second.
Oh crap, I didn't think about that.
Reminder, if you are fire or earth, you are on platform A. If you are in lightning or wind, you are on platform B. If you are in water or ice, you are on platform C.
Hey, the bleed for A is support, so if we have to shift platform...
Do we have somebody who is in A?
Through.
No worries. Do we have an A group who is willing to bait bleed? Ozma and all of his ads are lightning, so if you are a DPS, make sure you are in earth.
Should off tanks be in offensive till ad phase, or what do you?
Yeah. Off tanks can stay in offensive until the beginning of cube phase. As soon as cube phase starts, switch to full defensive.
If you are in PC and you are comfortable with the idea of when heads or orbs come up, switch to lightning. You can be an offensive. If you are on a controller and this is difficult, you are free to stay in defensive if you need to as an off tank.
Listen to Lupe, he tanks more than I do.
I have had tanks play on controller and ask me that same question before, as it is seemingly a concern. I don't know. I don't play on controllers.
If you have bravery, please indicate so in /yell, along with your platform letter.
We have a bleed A now.
Yep, we have a bleed A. I see it. Lupa's got bravery on C. All right. Party leads, ready checks. If you are on C platform and you would like bravery, stand on the left. Otherwise, if you have bravery, stand on the right. Everybody else, stand on the right. Throughout the entire fight, everyone but the main tank always stands on the right. Main tanks stand on the left side of the platform.
Am I the only bravery?
You are the only bravery.
Well,
Okay. Let's do this. If you are a DPS who will be doing actual damage, stand on the left. If you are not those, or you get bravery, stand on the right on all platforms.
Lupa is going to be running around putting bravery on as many people as possible.
I will do this as quickly as I can.
Again, if you have raid food, eat it. It helps. If you have elemental gear, make sure it's equipped. I have ready check from support, lightning, ice, earth, waiting on fire, wind, water.
Water's ready.
Fire and wind, can I get ready checks? Again, listen to the callouts. We've done this a whole bunch. All right, all parties are ready. Lupa, let me know when you're ready.
We'll do 12:50.
All right. I will be doing a 20-second audible countdown. LB2's on 3. LB1's on 2. Main tanks, pull on 1. Everybody else, pull on 0. It would help if I had act running.
Alright, you're free to start whenever.
Alright, let me get act started and then I'll be good. Alright. 20-second audible countdown. Starting now. "15 seconds and counting. 10 seconds. 5, 4, LB2, LB1, main tanks, pull. Main tanks, your main job is to hold threat. Main tanks are taking heavy
main tank
autos.
B just
Keep
fell
them
off.
alive. B off tank, you are now main tank. Support tank, you are now B off tank.
You just lost
And
both your tanks.
Get to the back. Get to the back. Support tank, you are now B main tank. Move back up as a group. Share autos. Did either B tank get remembered?
Yes, Wen did. One did, yes.
Okay. B remembered tank, you are now off tank. Support tank, you are B main tank. Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma.
Salblock after this mechanic return to B plat. B off tank down.
Next up is Black Hole. Black Hole. Main tanks are taking heavy autos. Keep them alive. Melees, move back. Shades are up. Main tanks are still taking heavy autos. Get to the back of the platform. Move back up to Ozma. Main tanks are still taking heavy autos. Radio silence for callouts. Shades are up. Get close to Ozma. Then, get to the back of the platform. This will be star phase. Get to the back of the platform. Move back up as a group to share autos. Meteors, back and to the right. Back and to the right. Heals and shields, be ready to pick up the adds. Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma. Burn the adds. No more DPS on Ozma until they're dead. Adds are still up. Burn the adds. Shades are up. Adds are dead. Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma. Next up is Black Hole. Keep sharing autos. If you are Black Hole, stay in your party. Keep the LB. Black Hole. On your buttons. Main tanks are still taking heavy autos. Keep them alive. Melees move back. Casters move back. Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Then, get off the platform. This will be triangle phase. Get off the platform. Lead baiters, to the back. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your Excel bombs. If you have one, do not do anything.
Galahad and move.
Meteors. Pick up the adds. No more DPS on Ozma until the adds are dead. Bleed baiters, stay in the back.
A bleed is down.
Anyone on A, stand in the back to bait bleed. Shades are up. Burn the adds. Get off the platform. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your Excel bombs. Get off the
Rose,
platform.
Luveria, Andrew.
Basic stack. Black Hole. Main tanks are taking heavy autos. Keep them alive. Melee move back. Casters move back. Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Then, get close to Ozma. Off tanks, be ready to pick up your orbs. Get close to Ozma. Off tanks,
Main
full
tanks to the
defensive.
left.
Pop your
Main
orbs.
tanks to the left. Main tanks to the left. Main tanks to the left.
Thank you, Lupa. Main tanks, stay on the left. Main tanks, stay on the left.
Close to Ozma on the platform to the left.
The next shade mechanic will have a small knockback. Shades are up. Stand on your platform's waymark. Stand on your platform's waymark. Alpha Bravo Charlie. Main tanks, stay on the left. Everyone else on the right. Next is black hole.
Do main
Black
tanks
hole.
help with black
Charlie
hole?
off tank is down. Black hole. You can now stack main tanks. Melees move back. Casters move back. Shades are up. Get off the platform. This will be another triangle phase. Sorry, get close to Ozma. Get close to Ozma. This will be a cube phase. Off tanks, be ready to pick up your orbs. Basic stack. Holy, small knockback. Shades are up. There will be a small knockback. Stand near your platform's marker. Alpha Bravo Charlie. Black hole is next. Black hole. Main tanks are taking heavy autos. Keep them alive. We have one more phase. Melees move back. And casters move back. Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Then, get off the platform. This will be triangle phase. Get off the platform. Lead baiters to the back. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your Excel bombs.
Sugoi, Jorgen, Lupa.
Meteors. Back into the right. Back into the right. Pick up the ads. No more DPS on Ozma until they're dead. Casters, LB3 if you have it. LB through the ads and Ozma. Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Get to the back of the platform.
Bombs on J, Jorgen, Lair.
Check your Excel bombs. Basic stack. Black hole is next. Black hole. Burn Ozma. LBs if you have them. All remaining LBs. Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Get to the back of the platform. This is Hardened Rage. Take a screenshot if you're alive.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, we made it to 8%. Do not release if you are dead.
Please
People
don't
who have
look
done
at
this a whole
Ozma.
bunch.
Are we gonna attempt a black hole it or something?
Please don't look at Ozma. Just return. Right
Just
now.
return. Just return.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could attempt to black hole it if we had enough people.
There's only 7 minutes left in BA, so everyone's still gonna get ejected.
Yep. Good
Don't.
point.
If you're dead, do not release.
Yes, if you are dead, stay.
You'll be kicked out with 3 minutes left on your.
So yes, anyone who has reds, stay in town and wait the 7 minutes to get these people up as quickly as possible. I just said return, so we didn't have a whole bunch of people standing here tempted to look at Ozma and accidentally hit the wrong button.
Good call, Lupa. But congratulations, you've seen an 8% Ozma enrage. For those of you who need it, I'll be uploading FF logs after this, which you can use as proof that you saw an 8% Ozma enrage if you were alive.